Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to another fun Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Terrell. Dubai just jumped on the bed there. So I want to say hi to everybody. How you guys doing? Hi, Glorious. How are you? Hi, Teresa. PK. Hugs to you. So how you doing? How's the weather? A little bit cooler right now. For us, anyway. It's going to get warmer, but it's a little cooler. Hi, Sylvia. Thanks. Nice to see you. Hi, Marsha Green. So, how's the weather? How you guys doing in all there in the USA? Let me see who's here. Thank you, Glorious. Don't forget to leave a message after the show or tomorrow morning. It helps the channel. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up too. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Big shout out to all my wonderful moderators. Kiba Lines, how are you? So Glorious wants to know, I think she's talking to TK. How's your sisters? You can hear me? Good. Thank you. If you have a question, put it in the chat in caps. If you want a card, let me know. TK is not really hot here lately, thank God, but warm. No more in the 90s here. Yeah. Well, we're around 18 Celsius, 19 Celsius. So at the moment, it's going to get cooler tonight. So. Okay, Kiba, I have you up there. So you're loving your new car. Okay, a lot, yeah. Congratulations, and I'm glad you loving your new car. At least, you know. Hi, Bunny. Bonafide Gail, Bonafide. Oh, I think it's Bonafide Gail. Yeah. Missing the part there. Yeah. How are you? Well, it's always nice to have a car that you can depend on when you're traveling. So if you have any question or you want a card, let me know and put it in caps. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment after the show. And big shout out to everybody that leaves me a comment after the show. It helps the channel. So TK says yes, actually going out tomorrow morning with my hubby to breakfast and to the store. Well, there you go. Why not? So we had a lot of in the news today about 45 in Canada negotiating about the 50% on all goods coming from Canada. Jesus. I don't know. Apparently, he gave us three more days before, and I don't know what's in the. Don't have any more news on that, so we'll see. Because everybody's worried right now. Yeah, enjoy your breakfast with your hubby and your new car. Why not? As long as you stay in the joy and in that space where you're happy and everything. Yeah. Hi, Delphi. How are you? Nice to see you. I love your little picture about the roses there. Oh, you do that regular. Okay, hubby and I go out to breakfast every 2 or 3 months, not every month. Do not want to get sick of it. Yeah. Well, well, I do that sometimes, go eat something. Yeah. Go out and eat something. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye. Qu'est-ce que tu laisses là? Pourquoi tu laisses? Hein? Pourquoi tu laisses? Le boulot. Yeah. Right. Oh, baby. It rained today. We got rain and we get cool weather. Right? I think it's going down to something like, I forget now, 13 Celsius, 14 Celsius, then 15, something like that. It's kind of cool. But it's going to get warmer, and then the rain will come back. And but at least we have 3 days coming in the sun. So. Oh, you always get a veggie omelette for breakfast. Okay. That means no meat. No meat in the omelette. No ham, nothing like that. So okay. I like omelets, so I don't make them with meat either. So eggs, veggies, what else? A little bit of onion, things like that. No, we don't get snow yet. Not yet. Not yet. Usually, it depends. Usually, we have to wait till November, but it doesn't mean. Depends on the weather. I've seen snowing in October or November at the latest. Like depends on the years. So, but we never know. We're August, but time flies. I find that time flies like crazy. 19th of August already. I didn't see the time. It goes by so fast. So, geez, and the years go by fast too. So, anyway, so it's all over the news today. Canada negotiating with 45. Oh my God, a lot of drama there. Blah blah blah. All kinds of things that came out in the news. I don't know half the story right now, so we're gonna know by tomorrow, I guess. So we'll see. Oh, my shed is holding up really good. It's still level, so it's holding up really good. So because I built it solid on the bottom, so well at least what's in the shed it's dry. It's not all wet and stuff. Hi, J Cat Lady. Nice to see you. Oh, Jesus. Teresa, you're not the only one that gets that. I get them too. But I got our home phone, like I have a Panasonic, I believe it's called. Um, a Panasonic phone, home phone, where you can walk with it, a handset, and you walk away with it, and things like that. I got about 250 numbers blocked. At least 250. I've had calls here, scams about my credit card, having somebody hack my put something on my credit card which wasn't true. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, but they use different numbers. I get calls from robots, name it. I don't even answer. If I don't know the number, I don't answer. The only one I'm going to answer from is Linda G when I get my free reading in September 19th. So I won a reading with Linda G. And I got an email from her daughter and said, the area code is 707. So that's in California somewhere. Area code from California. So, and it'll be, yeah. Because I refuse to answer calls because it's crazy out there, So, and not only from there, I got scams here on the internet too, trying to scam us like all the time. So, but I only answer the people I know. So put it that way. So if I don't know, I don't know. And I got my answering phone also. So some of them go there, and I just if and sometimes they call you, they don't answer nothing. They don't put nothing on your answering phone. Nothing. Just a silent all the way through. So when it's like that, I just press the block, and block them. So that's it. Yeah. But I have already accumulated 250 numbers blocked on my on my answering phone. Whoa, on the phone anyway. So, because I got something that you can block while they're phoning without answering, or you can block after because I have the number and I blocked them. So I don't. There's a lot of. Yeah, I refuse to answer the calls. I block them. That's it. Yeah. If I don't know it, I don't know it. But I got an answering phone, an answering machine. Phone answers an answering part of it, and I just let them go through. And sometimes it's crazy companies with their whatever polls and name it. They want to sell you something. So I think YouTube is doing a lot of spying on us somehow. We don't bother with people we don't know. That's it. Because you gotta today you gotta protect yourself. There's so much crazy scams out there. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. they're putting on the news that a lot of people in senior citizens are getting scammed, like about their grandson or kids or anything, try to get money from you. So yeah, yeah, that's it too. No, I got a pre-approved loan, but I didn't get a call from the bank for that. I was at the bank itself when they told me at the like I said, I mentioned last week or the week before about a car. So I was pre-approved for 22,000 so I could buy a car, but they didn't call me. Is when I went to the bank and uh, updated my whatever my I don't know what you call it. My there was a updated whatever the uh, the amount of money I have left in there and everything, transactions and everything, you know. So then they said, I didn't even know. So we're both surprised. We're sitting there. We said, what? Yeah, you're pre-approved for 22,000, and you only have a week if you accept it. Well, the loan is pre-approved. We didn't know nothing about it before until we went to the bank. So they don't call you. Nobody calls anyway. Even if your card is has I don't get calls for that either. If somebody actually put something on your card without you knowing it, they don't call you until you call them, or you call them, and then they look at it and they tell you, okay, that's the way it goes. No, they don't call you either. No, nothing about games. Well, me neither. But you know, I get sick of it. I got really sick about the phone, but I got something on the phone that my Panasonic set is I can block. I can also press something that the phone won't ring. It won't bother me. You know, when the number is blocked, it won't ring even once. It'll just cut it off right away. So I like it. I was hoping that someday they do something about that really, really, so that people won't get bothered with scams and everything, and you know, and even the bank told me to. I think they said to the police also. I think police went on TV and they said that talking about scams like that. Never answer the phone. Never to answer the phone. Don't answer because then they got some robots calling these numbers like that. So I don't know. So I got one question up there. Anybody else want a card? Let me know. How are you guys doing way out there? Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on. I didn't watch too much of the news except what I hear. J Cat Lady says, I've been having a hard time staying awake lately. I'm falling asleep standing up. Well, you know, the energy is pretty heavy. I don't know if you feel that you guys something like. like being tired. I guess you could put it like that. Like tired, and I had to take naps. Uh, I do that every day almost, but sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. you know, whoa. So I think a lot of us are going through something right now. We're getting upgraded, by the way. So I don't know if you guys are still working. Some of you might be still working. I don't know. So, well, I mean, yeah, I work here, but I mean, I do what I can, but I still have to take a nap, so to speak. So sometimes I feel I have more energy. Sometimes like tired, and so I take naps. I don't think it's nothing to do with my age. Also, it's more. I have nothing health. I don't have health issues right now, so I think it's more about the energy. Everything is going through. So my spirit is working overtime at night. yeah. You see, I find it cool now. I find it hot. I'm getting hot all of a sudden. yeah, one day at a time. We're fabulous, and you fabulous, and you guys. yeah. I got stuff to do. September, all that. Yeah. You're at home. Oh, okay. I'm at home most of the time. I did go out this week. I had to go pick up a kitty cat up at the vet. He had to be fixed. Okay. hmm Yeah, the energy is pretty. It's like depends. oh boy. I just got hot all of a sudden. Crazy. The rush of energy up my spine. like it comes right up here, right through my spine there. So yeah, the energy is pretty heavy. Well, look what's going on in the world right now. So, mhm. so Glorious wants to know, J Cat Lady, is that your cat or for rescue? Well, cats they're fixed. At least you don't have a bunch of cats all over the place. I had what do you call those? Uh, I had the detached garage. Uh, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the garden shed. I'm talking about they can't get in there. But I have where I have my lawnmower tractors and my snow blowers in there. I have a garage, and the other day I had problems starting my lawnmower tractors. Like to take them out of the garage so I can to cut the lawn anyway. So I have a couple in there. So there's one that had no blaze. That's an old one, but I use that for something else. I kept the old one too. So I went to start it up, and it just backfire and pow, pow, pow. And I was wondering what the hell's going on with the tractor. It always starts. And when I finally got it started, it took a while. So, I think they're called field mice. They had made a nest in there inside the motor. Oh, Jesus. It was blocking the airflow for the gas, whatever, because you need air and a balance of air and ignition to start the tractor, and that's what I had field mice in there. Boy, when it started, they all came out of there, out of the motor like this, but I had to stop it and take something like a wire and take all the hay and whatever they tried to make a nest of it because it's blocking the airflow. Jay Catley, he says, is one of my cats. Okay. He says, was one of my son's cats he brought it home. And then it ends up, I'm responsible. Todd. Yeah, right. Well, a fixed cat, at least, doesn't make a bunch of babies, and you find yourself with a bunch of cats all over the place. So, anybody else wants a card? Let me know. I have one question up there. So keep a line. Hi, Brian. Oh, you're finding a lot of feathers. Me too. Yeah. I've been finding a lot of feathers lately. Does that mean there is a guardian angel nearby? For me, usually it's loved ones that are messages from loved ones. That's my thing on that. But anyway, I got lots of them. They're all up here somewhere. I got more than that. I don't know. Well, give me a second. Look, I got a handful here. I got a handful of all kinds of feathers. See, there's another one. I picked up all kinds of them. I had white ones, black ones. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Okay, I'm going to start answering questions. Anybody else wants a card, let me know, please. And thank you for the ones that leave me a comment after the show. It helps the channel. Thank you. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like turkey feathers. Most of them turkey. I got one for the crow, and there's a white one somewhere. I got a bunch of them there. So one's a white one too. I forget where it is. I got a black one. I got a one with a crow. Yeah. So, Keep Alliance wants a card. Kiba Lions, if you're still here, let me know. The secret language of light. I'm going to pull transmissions from your soul. Okay. Excuse me. Hi, Donna and Luna. Luna. Nice to see you. You want a card, a reading? Let me know. Put it in caps, please. Okay. Yeah, I always love these cards, The Secret Language of Light. It's by Denise Garvey. I think I bought them on Amazon somewhere. So, Kiba, I got number 9. I gotta find the page too. So, okay, Donna, I got you. I got you start up there. So, Kiba, this is what you have. I pulled a card. Oh, I think I can see something in there. It's called number 9, the soul journey. 9 is usually a number, an ending number and a beginning. So something ends and something is a new beginning. I can see some images in there. I think I can see a face in there too. Sort of. Yeah. There's a lot of color blue in there. So blue, purple. So here we go. So Kiba Lions, you are ready to start a new chapter. Like I said, it was the end of something and the beginning of something. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy. This time, go easy on yourself. Yeah. Be courageous. Loving, loving being you, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something. That's what he's saying, yeah. And stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. All that all that matters is what you decide to do from this moment on. Um, from this moment, your life is yours to live in whatever way it's meaningful to you. You brought yourself to this world and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember, everything you have done was the best thing to do at that time, or you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. So, yeah, remember, Kiba, you are such an amazing pioneer. We're all here for a reason at this time. So, I hope the card resonates with you, but there's a face in there. I could see a face in there and a couple eyes. Wow. And thank you for much love and light to you and all your family. Hi, Lucy Mercier. Hey, nice to see you. Love your 5 cards reading on Wednesday. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, there's good advice on that card. Good advice for everybody, you know. But there's some people that put, they're always saying something about, oh, I'm going to be happy when in the future when I get this, I get that, I get that, I get that. You should be happy right now, you know. You know, they're waiting for something better all the time, and they're not living the present moment. I think it happens to all of us, though. You know, but we get to the point where we have enough experience to say we use a lot of discernment. We gain a lot of discernment through all these experiences. So, next in line, let me see. How are you, Lucy Mercier? I hope everything is good with you. How's the weather in Toronto, Canada? I don't know anything about the negotiations that went on in with 45 today, but we'll see. So, Brian, you're next. I'm going to do one of these. Okay. Oh, that's good. Great. It's kind of cool here for now. So, Brian, I'm going to use I'm going to pull some cards, keepers of the light oracle cards. See what comes out. Yeah. Like I said, there's my feeling on that is like loved ones, your loved ones on the other side, they're trying to get your attention. Jeez. Oh boy. You should see the first card I get, Brian. The first card I get. Oh, yeah. You're talking about feathers. I gotta pull a few more. I gotta. Oh boy, I can't make it up. Jeez, there's no way I can make this up. Okay, Brian, here we go. I didn't know I was going to pull this card for the first one. You talk about feathers, okay? So, Brian, feathers. Brian 50. I hope you're still here. Let me know. Okay. Guess what I pull? We're talking about feathers. Jesus. I pulled this card, the first one. White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Ay, ay, ay. So I hope the card resonates with you. But look at the feathers. That's the first card that came out. We're talking about feathers. So I was talking about family members also. I was talking about family members, and a family wound or pattern can be healed now. You're always amazing. Well, it's spirit. I don't know. I'm not in charge here, but geez, this is a wonder. It comes out like that. So I wonder about that. Anyway, so the second one. Hi, Kelly McCall. How are you? So the second one, you got Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to happen. So the other card, you got a lot of male figure, male energy here coming out too. So light activation, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So the fourth card I got is the Joan of Arc, voice of truth. See if I can focus that a little bit more. I don't know if it will. There it is. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Speak your truth. The last one I got for you is Mercury. Second. Mercury, open communication. Get the weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So those are the cards. I hope they resonate with you. But that one surprised me. I pulled that one, the first one. You can't make it up. So, thank you for all the people who leave a comment after the show. Thank you after the video. So it helps. Yeah, that was. Thank you, Ron. Incredible. Yeah, I don't know. It just the spirit comes through like that. You got to go with the flow. It's funny. It happens to me a lot of times. It surprises me too. Basic reading for August, the rest of August. Okay. Hi, Donna Luna. Say hi to Henry for me too. Okay. Anybody else wants a card, a reading, let me know. Put it in caps. Oh. I'll get to that. I'll get to that, Donna Luna. I got your other question there. I get this one first there and see. So Donna Luna, the first one you asked about August, okay, the rest of August. There's the Justice card that came out, the first card that comes out, Justice. So Justice. There might be some legal documents or something coming up, or I don't know what this is. Not really, but anyway, got the Justice card that came out. You got the King of Swords. Oh, going through like mm, clearing up some things that are not sort of clearing up some stuff. So I got the King of Swords cutting through the whatever that doesn't um, serve you anymore. Something about that. There's something about that. You have to stay strong, whatever is going on, stay strong. And then the strength, okay? You got the strength card for the rest of August. Be moving into calmer waters. You got the King of Cups, emotional, more calmer situation, calmer waters emotionally. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. So it's about money situation. So I don't know if those cards resonate with you, but that's what I have here. So much love and light to you and all your loved ones. So Jay Catley says the U.S. Lincoln sailor told his mom, "Give me a gun and bullet." Oh my God, that poor mother to hear that from her son. She must be worried sick about him. Well, I heard something about, I don't know. I heard something about the Abraham Lincoln. Is that the Abraham Lincoln, the ship, or something about them not getting enough food and taken care of? Something about that. I didn't follow it up, but I heard about that. I don't know. Those Marines are going through a difficult moment right now. Really difficult moment. Is this going to make people really angry, more upset? Yeah. It's hard to hear something like that. Yeah. So Donna says, Ron, thank you for the reading. So the King of Swords means get rid of stuff, tear up papers. I understand the other card, and I let you know how it all goes out later. Okay, thank you. So the other question from I have from Donna Luna, she says, Ron, does the color of the feather mean anything whenever I get a feather? I didn't look at it that way, colors, but it depends how it resonates to you. So if one of those colors means something to you or anything, you're feeling it's your son Jason. I've gotten a white, black, and light brown, gray, and white at the bottom. He said, I got white, black, a light brown, gray, and white at the bottom. White. Hmm. Makes me wonder. Are because you're talking about your son, Jason. What colors did your son like the wear black, white, black, light brown, gray, or something like that? Does it remind you? Because you said I'm feeling it's my son, Jason. So it could be the colors that he loves or likes, like the white, black, light brown, a light brown, gray, and white at the bottom. Hmm. So I'm not sure how to answer this, but well, a feather for me, a feather is family member. So so Donna, do you know what kind of bird has those colors? Just wondering. I love black. He liked white and red. He also liked light gray and dark gray. Red was the 49ers. I don't know. I would find them. I don't know. I would find them. And when I was walking, I would fly down. Well, it's possible that those colors in that it's family member usually, but that's my feeling on that is family member. So I think you're right about that. Your feeling was your son. So like you said, black. He liked white and red. Hmm. Like gray and dark gray. That's right. Okay. So there's a lot of colors in there that. Yeah. So I hope that resonates with you, Donna. But I trust in your feeling. So if you were feeling that, just trust that it is your son. Sometimes they want to communicate with you. I had I had a red cardinal come to my window, kitchen window, and I was wondering what the hell. And he did that for Jesus. It did that for a whole week, and my wife and I were sitting in the kitchen going, "Buck, buck, buck!" You do that in the window. Then he turned around, went around the house, and did the same thing to every window. Window. I said, "Jesus, what's going on here?" Sometimes they do the strange stuff. But I don't know if I have a white one. I'm wondering. I know I have a black one. Yeah, somewhere. You got some black ones. Yeah. Well, I have one like this. That's sort of like brownish, blackish color. So I have a white one somewhere. I have so many of them. I don't know where I put them all. They're in the. I've had them for a while. So that's the first time you find feathers. Okay, thank you, Ron. I never find feathers in front of me until after my son passed away. Yeah, but also my godmother, which was my aunt, had tons of birds that she raised. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. To me, it's family members. But uh, Donna, I'm going to pull. Let me see. I'm going to pull some cards from Talking to Heaven and see what comes up with that. Okay, for your son Jason. See what comes up with that. Let's see what kind of message we're going to get from that. Hi, Red Rose. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh my. Whoa. Okay. My fur baby's on the floor. Dubai. Yeah. You're doing good. Let me see. One more card. So, when you feel somebody around, when you think about somebody, Donna, like your son Jason, That's because he's around. As soon as you think about it, he's. So here's what I got. Talking to Heaven from James Van Prague. The first card. I was met by so many loving people. I was met by so many loving people. So I don't know if your grandfather or your grandmother, and grandfather, your father and mother's on the other side, but that could be that he was met by so many loving people. A grandmother, your grandmother, and your grandfather. Let me know in the chat or losing my voice. Oh boy. The other card I got, Donna Luna, I always give you a good night kiss and with a big heart. Because I know you're feeling your son. There's a reason for that. So and Donna Luna, it was my time to go. And you could see the footsteps. It was my time to go. It's hard for a person to lose a son, a parent to lose a son, a mother. And that's what I'm saying. I am standing right next to you. You look at this card, you see there's an adult and there's a young, like a young person beside him. I don't know if you could see it. It's like vaguely see like a shadow of a young person besides the adult there. So, which makes sense. See, the young person's right here, and the adult is on the other side. So. The fifth card I got, Donna Luna, is I had to leave that way. I had to leave that way. So maybe it's hard to understand sometimes. So Donna Luna, I hope these cards resonate with you, and much love and light to you and all your family. You're welcome. You're welcome. So hi, Red Rose. How are you? Would you like a card, Red Rose? Let me know. If you'd like a card. Yeah, I understand, Donna. I can feel you. Yeah. I really appreciate you pulling out cards from my son. It puts tears in my eyes, and some sad and some happy. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Red Rose. How about Glorious? You want cards? Let me know. Keepers of the Light Oracle card. Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Yeah. It's not easy to lose a son, though. Yeah. I'm sending the whole universe, Donna, to give you a big universal hug. What's the difference between the oracle cards and tarot cards? Tarot cards, well, oracle cards always have something written on them. Tarot cards, usually it's I'll give you an example. You only read a tarot card. You read it represents the Four of Pentacles. So you read usually by whatever images you have on there. Tarot cards are tarot cards, and oracle cards have hi, Judy M. How are you? Nice to see you. The Murphy Law. That's an interesting question. So, Red Rose, I'm on your question right now, or your card. So that it's different tools for different focus on things, you know. So, Dubai's I can hear him going. Ron, I remember the first time you read on my son. Ron, I remember the first time you read on my son before you even pulled out cards. You told me you felt him, and he said, "Hi, Mom," and that he's going to give me a hug. That was amazing. Yeah, of course. Julie said it's more of a joke, Ron. I wonder if they have the same sense of humor. Of course they do. But they extra oh yeah. ETs. I had an image in my head. I was talking about and sometimes I don't know where I go for private reunions with community members. So we're talking about mediumship and stuff like that, and sometimes we do discuss about ETs and everything, something like that, you know. And I talked about crystals. So I saw somebody pulled an image out, and I said, geez, that looks like an image where I had in my head. I can't draw worth the hell. But I mean, the image was about some kind of power grid that the ETs use, because we're talking about crystals. Crystals, you can use crystals. There's a lot of power in crystals for healing and other things. But I've got this image in my head about something. A crystal for protection. I don't know that much about what's used for protection. There's some people that are very knowledgeable about that. So I'm not that knowledgeable about protection, but I got this image about crystal. There was an image. It looked like, it's hard to, it looks like this. The crystals, number 1, 2, 3. So there you got your answer there. Julie M64 just told you. So there's different. It depends. Yeah. what's needed. So I can't explain it. You see this image, that's in my head. There's a crystal here. There's a crystal, the other one. They're they're not like this. They're like a wavy thing, like one there, one on the right, one on the left, and one right at the bottom, straight up and down. So, and I saw like a circle. I don't know what you call it, a vortex or some kind of grid. And they were using that to power their. I can't prove what I'm seeing, but I saw this before. It's like a vortex, like energy's going this way, and downwards. But it's like 1, 2, 3. So they use that to power their whatever in their spaceships. And don't ask me. I don't. I just saw it in my mind's eye. So no, I forget where I'm at. Because the only thing I know is I know about crystals. Maybe I got more knowledge than that, but I just don't remember because it's way back in the. I had past lives in Atlantis, and I had a past life in Egypt. And okay, yeah, red rose. Right, cards for red rose. Thank you. So apparently, I was in Atlantis for. They called it there was a spiritual group, the spiritual side, the Law of One. They call it the Law of One, and there was another group, and they used crystals at the time. That they use it as a weapon, though, and it got. That's how I believe that Atlantis vanished. So I was reincarnated in Egypt, and when I got the past life, the person that did my past life told me something about where I reincarnated in Egypt and brought all the secrets with me, and it was about crystals and secrets and things like that. So we reincarnate in Egypt to teach spiritual things like in temples, and there weren't no pyramids in that time. So I was a stone cutter at the time and building temples, and I sort of hid the secrets under the phoenix, whatever they call it. There's a bunch of tunnels in there. So. Julianne said, protection is an energy. You can infuse anything with energy based on your intentions and focus. A penny, a bead, a tattoo, charms, or bracelet, rocks and gems. There you go. Okay. So red rose, here we come. But humanity has to be ready for it, though. I wasn't the person that was reading my past life asked if I was a priest, and then he said, you weren't a priest, you were a keeper. What they called a keeper. He called it a keeper, so But those secrets, I hid them. Apparently, I hid them because humanity is not ready for that. It's going to come when they stop the violence and stop, because crystals are very, very powerful for, they can heal, but they can also, you can make a weapon out of it. Don't ask me how I know this. I got no proof. I'm just saying what comes in my spirit. So Red Rose says, Ron, I had a lady that belonged to, I'm going to put it on screen here, that belonged to a Rosicrucian order. And she told me I was a priest in Egypt. Do you see that? Everything's possible. Yeah. Everything is possible. And I had there was a lot. We left Atlantis before Atlantis disappeared. So I was in the group they called the Law of One and spiritual group, and there were more about grabbing land and material things and power grabs and that's how they destroyed themselves. But there's something about remembering, like we're going to remember something. So you have seen pictures of the underground giant crystals in Mexico. They're awesome figure. They're part of Heart's power system. Yeah. Earth's. Yeah. But when humanity will be, I know the ETs know about this stuff. There's something about crystals that you can make a power grid out of it. I'm talking about power grid that can serve humanity, can help humanity. Okay, I got 5 cards for you. Hi, JC. How are you doing? So, Red Rose, here we go. I got Master Jesus, the first card that came out, Master Jesus. Oh, let me see if I can make it. Master Jesus. You are on a path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. If you can leave me a little message after the video tomorrow. Yeah. So if you can't do it tonight, do it tomorrow. It helps the channel, by the way. And thank you for the thumbs up, and all the comments are welcome. So you got Red Rose, you got the Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Are coming to you. And you got a pink rose there. So look, your name is red. Your name is Red Rose, and look at you got a pink. You got a rose right there. Well, you can't make that up, eh? So Donna Luna says it's 6:55 here in San Francisco. It's cold night. Just oh yeah. Well, it's cool here for now, but it's gonna get warmer. So you got the feminine energy, the Joan of Arc, the feminine warrior, feminine light worker, light work. Oh, what was I gonna say? The light worker, yeah, warrior, the light worker warrior, the Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, and release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. That you're always doing it. So you always do it. Speak your truth, and I really appreciate that. And Odine, psychic insights. Let me see if I can make it. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. This is like Mother Mary energy too. You got another card that came out, the fifth one. Mother Mary. That looks like Mother Mary. Anyway, Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth and stay grounded. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. You know, I wish there was more people in this world, especially in governments and things like that. People would stand up for the truth and that. Yeah. So that was your for you, Red Rose. What's love and light? Or are you a Capricorn? Okay. I'm a Capricorn. Yep, grounded for sure. There's a lot of stuff going on. It would be create a lot of harmony if people would just be truthful. You know, we're going to get there, but it's going to be when people wake up. They're getting tired of being lied to, getting tired of being, all this whatever's going on. Yeah, beautiful card. If anybody else wants a card, let me know. Let me see. Julie M. They know everything, by the way. Yeah. It's coming when the day when the ETs will, you're going to be able to see them. Oh, I forgot to put this away. The day when people will accept themselves for who they are. No. Who they are, accepted. We're all unique, by the way, and all we have to do is accept who we are and go with the flow and trust the universe. Because we're all got programmed, and now we have to, Ron Henry's not home yet. He's with Mike taking care of my mom. Okay, he would love some cards, and he could watch it on the replay if he doesn't get here in time. Thanks. Okay, I got him. Yeah. How's your mom doing, by the way? Yeah, Julie, I got you. Okay, Julie. It's going to be okay, Henry. Can watch the replay. I'm going to pull some cards. Let me see. So, Henry, I'm going to pull the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards for you this time. Okay. So, it can inspire you to. I hope they inspire you to keep doing what you're doing. It's not easy. Yeah, thank you for asking. My mom is doing really good. Now we all take care of her, especially Henry, her grandson. Yeah. You know, your son has the word, how would I put it? A golden heart. Hi, Katie. Your son Henry has a golden heart. And I don't mind if you tell him that or if you watch him. But your son, Donald Henry, has a golden heart. He's surrounded by a lot of angels surrounding him. And he gets help. Yeah. Your son Henry also has a lot of sensitivity. He's very, I think he feels things. He knows things too. So I'm going to pull 5 cards for him, okay? From the Keepers of the Light Oracle card, Henry. See what comes up. When yeah. So Donna says, yeah, Ron, a lot of people say that also he's a very sensitive. He cares for people. I don't know what kind of gift he has, but he is one. He does communicate with spirit. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He's got a lot of angel energy around him. So I'm sure he's going to let me know if that resonates with him. I'm sure. But okay. So here we go, Henry. You're watching the replay. I just hope everything resonates with you, but here we go. The Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. The first card you got, Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You have the power. Um, oh, Katie, my God, thank you so much thank you for the super stickers. Thank you. Very generous of you. Thank you. Thank you. We got the Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Yeah. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Your son Henry's yeah, he's about the truth. You got Master Buddha. Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Trust your inner voice. So, and you got the number, what is that? 33. I believe that's a 33. It looks like 33. Or is that 33 or 30? Wow. I'm not sure. Yeah. But anyway. Then you got Saint Germain, the violet energy. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Oh my God. Thank you, Julie. Oh my God. 1111. I love those numbers, by the way. Those are, yeah, I see those numbers. A little snack, a fun contribution for you and the missus. Thank you. Thank you so much. The fifth card I got for you is Jesus, this is hard to say. Mahavatar. Baba, whatever. Yeah. And soul expansion. Let me see if I can make this a little, there we go. Your conscious is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So yeah. Life is hard. Sometimes you need to pack snacks. Well, I try to do everything. We try to do everything and be independent, not dependent of this and that. So, like making yogurt and kefir and whatever. So, Henry, I hope that resonates with you when you're watching the replay, and I hope these cards resonate with you. Much love and light to you, and sending lots of support. And I hope you take care of yourself too. At the same time, you're taking care of your grandma. Love heals a lot of things. It's all about love, by the way. That's love is energy. So, okay, Julie, for my finances. Hmm. Hmm. Now one more card. See what comes up. So Julie. You got positive cards, by the way. So let's see. Hide this. Give me a second. So these look very positive, but and you can read the cards with me, Julie. I hope they resonate with you. This is a colorful card, as you can see. It's like a Knight of Wands. There's colorful, joyful, positive opportunities coming your way. Uh, let's see. You can always ask. People forget to ask their guides and ask their guides, angels, whatever, to help them out, because you can do that also. They can hear your thoughts. Um, Here we go. You got the star card coming out right after that. So you got the star card. There is hope. I hope. Jeez, I might have to hide this. YouTube stuff takes. It's just my guide's getting an earful. Yeah, but yeah, it has to come with. I don't know how to put this because yeah, it gets an earful. That's funny, but it does. Okay, there's hope. Just keep on focusing on the positive, because sometimes it's crazy stuff. Depends on the. You got the wheel of fortune coming. You got the wheel of fortune. You see, so to me, it's like the wheel is turning in your favor. So we have conversation throughout the day on every topic. Yeah, of course, because but the energy right now is uh, we're in heavy. There's a lot of heavy energy. Everybody's feeling it personally and even beyond. We're going through stuff, but I guess we have to experience it to see the good that's going to come out of this thing. So things are being destroyed and getting rebuilt in a better future. It's going to be better, but right now we're in like I'm not tired for nothing. Sometimes I get tired, but you got the real, you got the Wheel of Fortune that came out, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So as you can see, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It just came out after the Star card, so just trust that the universe. Yeah, yeah, the energy feels like just like that. We're walking through floodwaters slowly but surely, but we're going to get through it as long as we stay and stand together in the light, in the love energy, and in light. And I'm grateful to be surrounded by people like that. And the other ones, well, oh Jesus, I gotta hide this card because YouTube gave me a notice on this card. You got the lovers card that came out. Now I know you're talking about finances, but the lovers card is like some kind of agreement. I don't know how where to put my rest of my fingers. uh, gotta hide the nudity in this thing because the YouTube gave me a notice on that thing. I didn't make the friggin' cards, but anyway. So you got the lovers card that came out. So to me, it's like some kind of agreement. Yeah, some kind of agreement. So, and you got the strength card. So you have the strength to make it through there. You have the strength and the knowledge. And I hope these cards resonate with you. The card is all bent here for some reason. So stay strong. Hang around with like-minded people, and you know, we're gonna breathe and get through this. I've been down there before. You know, hardships really, really hard. On my journey, I'm better now, but you know, yeah, yeah. You got major arcana, so there's good things coming. It's just that Jesus, patience. Yeah, they told me patience like that too. You have to be patient, but also make sure that you take care of yourself. Like really take care of yourself and watch your spending. By the way, so um, it's good to be um, help others, but you got to take care of yourself. Also, make sure that you got your needs covered. You know what I mean? I question myself: do I need this? Do I need that? Do I really need it? Do I have to spend for this or not? Or blah blah blah. I do that. So yeah, thank you very much, Ron City. Yeah, 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 guys. They're listening, by the way. Thank you very much, Ron. So I'm sending you the whole universe to help you and give you a big, big high because, yeah, sometimes, okay, it takes a while for, I've been through it. So, Red Rose, I'm going to give you an idea on this, okay? I'll give you my spirit, my intuition in this. Where we're at right now, and if it resonates with you, tell me if it resonates. There is a justice that's coming. Maybe not the way you want it. Maybe not the way uh, because I feel that the energy that we're in right now is like this. I think people are angry. A lot of people all over the world are angry, and they're up to here with 45 and his all this crazy stuff that he's doing, harming people. People are suffering. I think they had it up to here. So I I I I feel the people are not waiting for, not wanting justice. They just want them gone. You understand what I mean? Like justice takes too long. Even if you took him into court and go through the courts and condemn him and blah 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 blah. I think people are done with that. They're not looking for justice. They want him removed. I think they're demanding that somebody does something to remove him once and for all. And they don't care about, they just want him to disappear. That's what I feel. I don't know if you guys agree with me in the chat, but I think that's what it is. Okay. Well, yeah. I went through a period where I had nothing left. So yeah. Jay Catley says I agree with you. I think people are not looking for justice anymore. I think people are fed up. I mean, personally, I'm going to give my thing is I've had it with 45 and his tariffs and blah blah blah, everything he's doing. But I don't watch him anymore because I can't stand him. But anyway, but I get the feeling that everybody's at that point where they had this, they're like this, and we're ready. They're ready to just remove the guy. They're ready, but people have to reach to be conscious of what, wake up, and there's got to be more of us waking up, and there's more of us waking up right now. I mean, we had enough of this, but there's people that are still not standing up for the truth. I'm talking about the supporters. If this guy didn't have any support, he wouldn't be in there still yanking everybody's chain, So yeah, because if people stood up for the truth and stood up, the supporters, let's keep them there. That's the ones I'm. Their energy is really, they're using him to profit from. So there's not enough people standing up for the truth. I know there's a people working like crazy to do this, impeach him, this and that. But it's going to come to a time where he's going to be removed. The sickness is not only up here, but I mean, his health is pretty bad. So he could go like one way or the other anytime. The health could just like that. I'm not saying he's passing because, you know, nobody wants to make a martyr out of him. I wouldn't want that. So anyway, and it's affecting Canadians, by the way, all over the place. They don't hold Americans responsible for this. So, and we're here together, sharing, and we got to keep the light and the love going because without that, I don't want to get sucked into what's going on because I know it's going to be better. I just know it. It's coming to an end. We're watching. We're watching the fall of the whole thing. We're actually watching it, but it makes me sad to see people getting hurt. At the same time, so there's a lot of people getting hurt. I think that we're right there. Yeah. Uh, there's nothing. They're using it to, yeah, just for money and power. But this is coming to an end. I'm telling you, this is coming to an end. The love of money is the root of all evil, says the Christian scriptures. But do the right thing. Money is energy, by the way. It depends how you use the energy. You see, if you use the energy, there's a lot of money and you help people that need and construct positive ways, the energy is good. It depends how you use the energy. It's all energy. Money is energy, by the way. It's the greed and power, and people have money and power. They're pulling the strings to control millions and millions. They want to control the whole world. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's about to. It's just the timing. I don't know when. I pretty well feel it's coming this year or so. But it depends on humanity, the people that are waking up, the people that are going to vote. And not only you guys are voting in November, I believe. In November, your votes. We're going to vote here, where I am in the province of Quebec. We're voting in October, so we're going through something here too. We're talking about the stuff that NAGA is involved in Canada too, out west and Alberta and all this stuff. Separatists. We have separatists here in Quebec, and it's not. The time is to be united. I believe that. So, coming together, helping each other, will make a difference in this world. Yeah. I'm just sad because there's people being hurt, like people that need. But sometimes sometimes things happen for a reason. You know what? I've seen myself here in where we are. We have floodings. I see people helping people when there's flooding. When there's nothing going on, Jesus, people they go back to their personal life and they don't. They, they seem not to care. They care when something happens. I don't understand this stuff. This should be all the time. We should be helping each other, contributing each other. We're all unique, and that's it. But the government is putting. There's more of us than them. Like I don't know. I I, I would put 80% of the people want peace, harmony, and stop fighting. We don't want any wars anymore. I believe that's what we have in our hearts. But there's other people want to take away our freedom. So they want to control us. They want us to buy their cars, rent their cars, rent their houses, and you get nothing. You don't have your freedom. You own your soul to them. So, but we got to stand up for our light and our hearts, and by standing together, sharing our light together helps the planet, bring the planet to a higher vibration. We can make the difference. Look, the millionaires think, oh, you got to buy my product. No, I don't have to buy your product. I don't have to spend a freaking cent. They don't know that, so to speak. They think, oh, we can get away with everything. But guess what? if you put your money, like I get rust proof my car. I go to a person that owns a house and does rust proofing at home. I don't go to big companies. We have a community garden right here, so I'm doing what I can in my area. But wait, have millions and millions of people do that and decide, okay, we're not going to buy your product anymore. We're going to buy it from local communities and people helping each other in communities. It would be a total different world completely. Yeah, people free the animals and put the rotten. Yeah, well, yeah, but but the old they won't they can't survive on that. They're trying to control everybody, but they won't. They can't. I'm telling you, they won't do that. It worked before because we were the people didn't have smartphones, didn't have internet, didn't have connections. But today they're trying to get away with stuff, and stuff comes out so friggin' fast. They don't have time to get away with stuff. People know, but anyway, now they think they have all the power. I don't think so. Someday all that is going to fall on their laps. Wait and see. There's proof videos, what you said, what you did. uh, mm, it's coming. But, yeah, I believe you. We are upset because with our representatives because they don't change anything. They beg us to give them money, yeah, and run their campaigns. And after years of job security, they leave office as millionaires. That's exactly right. Exactly. We're paying high taxes because of people like that leave politics and go. Jesus, hundreds of thousands of dollars of money and live the good life. I, I'm I'm just like you guys. You know, it's like I own a house here and the land. You can't do what you want. You can't even here where I am. I can't even cut down a tree without getting a friggin' permit. How do you like that? I know the thought about that is to protect the environment because some people, chop down trees like crazy and they but when a tree is dead and everything, you have to go get a permit to cut the friggin' tree down. It don't make sense to me. It doesn't. And it costs $10. So I don't know if you guys are like that, but it's crazy. Somebody said, oh yeah, I think was the other time there, a hurricane, five tornadoes hit, and the lady said you had to pay $3,000 to remove a tree. This is crazy. Wow, that's expensive. That is what I hear is that they're not getting fed. I mean, these people are angry. Wait, this is about going through the roof. I mean, he didn't. Yeah, he's trying to make the sailors sign the agreement to not to say how bad it is on their ships. It's pretty bad right now. Yeah. Crazy. These people are trying to give their lives away for freedom. They fight for the freedom of others, and they treat them like that. I mean, well, it hurts. It's sad to see this stuff. Oh my! So let me see. Oh boy, I've been on for a couple hours. Yeah, but I mean, soldiers are soldiers. They need to be fed correctly and everything. We have always fed our soldiers good, even during wartime. This is a disgrace, of course. I never, first time I've ever seen that. Yeah, but the people I'm the people that support a guy that his health, they know his health is bad. They know he's got dementia, and yet they support him. I I have a hard time swallowing that. They don't stand up and do the right thing. So something's gonna boil over, you know. Something's gonna come up and boil over. This can't go on for a long time anymore. Um, so I have to agree with Milu. I guess I think Milu put it this way: it's something about people coming out in droves on the streets and decide this we can't take this no more. So it's getting to that point right now. So even Canada today is negotiating for 50% tariffs on Canada for the goods and everything. Holy damn it! So I don't know what agreement they came out. I don't know. So I have no idea. We need more guillotines. Yeah, chop their heads off. Well, how long? How many days left to? When you guys vote in November? Is it November 5th? I don't know what it is. When you guys go to the poll to vote in November, I believe, eh? November, is it November 5th? I think we okay. November 5th. Well, we're going to be in elections in October 12th or something like that. So we're going through some stuff here too. Yeah, midterms. Yeah, okay. It's the first Tuesday of November. I think it's it's the 3rd of November. Uh, okay, whatever. But anyway, I know he's trying to do everything he can to cheat. This guy, I don't think he. I think he. Well, he cheated his whole life. He cheated even in school, everything. I think he cheated all his whole life. And what if I see him on, when I see him talk on TV or something, I just get the creeps. I don't know, something about the my skin crawls because I know I see his face. He's lying, and it could be. I can't stand him. Sorry, I just can't stand him. I don't know how people can let him do that. Anyway, so everyone check. Donna Luna said, "Everyone check your bank statement and your credit card statement." My son just found out that some charges were made. Just always have to be checking. Yeah, yeah. Because you never know. People hack your friggin'. Well, YouTube is spying on us somehow. So I don't know. Gloria says, Julie, you're on the roll today. So, thank you for all your support. You let me a comment after the video, or tomorrow. Thumbs up, and even if you're watching the replay, glorious. It's Ron and all his wild politics. Wild. Well, the whole world would be celebrating. It's coming, but that doesn't mean it's over. Even if you took 45 out of there, something has to be done to clean the rest of it. So I'm going to say goodnight, folks. Thank you for your support. If you're watching the replay, please hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment after the show. I love reading your comments. Thank you. I'll see you. What is it? Jesus, time flies. On the 22nd. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, that's true what you're saying there. Yeah. Honestly, we're in terrible situation in the economy. Same here. People are here. Same thing. The groceries is cray. The uh, the rent is there's people in the streets, by the way. So, and thank you, Katie. So good night, everybody. Take care. Much love and light. Um,